Good afternoon, traders. It's Bill Baruch with Blue Line Futures, and it's your midday market minute. The Fed giveth, the Fed taketh. Well, the markets are still holding on, though, after New York Fed President John Williams said the Fed should act preemptively and quickly to fight any type of slowdown fears. The odds of a Fed rate cut for 50 basis points went all the way to 70% heading into the close yesterday. The S&P rallied almost 1% off the lows, or off the level it was before he said that. But the Fed came out, and the New York Fed put a statement out after the reopening last night that said that his speech was more academic in nature, and it's not a signal of what the Fed is planning to do later this month. But the S&P is still holding on to gains. Those rate cut odds for the 50 basis points have fallen back to around 40%, though. Michigan consumer data was a little below expectations today. A lot of the volatility we've seen in the metals and currency sense, the S&P and the NASDAQ are clinging to those gains. We have major three-star support levels just below where we are right now. The S&P just below 3,000 and the NASDAQ just above 7,900. Check them out. They are on the Morning Express, and the bulls are in the driver's seat with the path of least resistance higher if those hold. So check it out again. The levels are on the Morning Express as well as the resistance levels overhead. Check them out. And then crude oil, very weak tape today and through the week. It's failed at the 59 level. Tremendous amount of damage. What we've seen. Now you have a lot of support right at about 55 bucks. Levels are on the Morning Express. Check it out. But if we go and make new lows compared to yesterday, that is extremely bearish in the sense that there's a lot of now more damage on the chart, and you would see the selling pick up from there. So keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, if we could hold this low, you have a fairly decent line in the sand above, near today's high, but just above there we have our resistance levels, which would neutralize the this sort of downtrend as well as the damage from the week. So check it out again to the Morning Express. And then lastly, gold and silver. Silver is in the red right now. Silver's pulled back sharply, and this thing could really slide to about 1560 to 1575 before it really finds some strong support. Yeah, the psychological level of $16 is there, and we're almost there right now, but the real support, 1560, 1575. This does not bode well for gold trying to have that breakout close. Yeah, price action went to above 1450 yesterday. Great, but it didn't do it on a closing basis. The session had settled before John Williams spoke, and now we're right back to 1430. Gold needs to close out above 1433 in order to confirm a breakout. It hasn't done that yet. So watch the tape here. We need to see a constructive close. And silver, again, if it goes lower, it's going to drag gold with it. Silver is a huge catalyst in helping gold hold ground very well through this week and last week as silver's finally started to move. Give us a call, though. We're here to talk about anything on the board. 312-278-0500. You can email us info at bluelinefutures.com. You can check our website for updates. You can sign up for a free trial of research there. But remember, futures trading involves substantial risk of loss. It is not suitable for all investors. Thanks a lot.